Would like to recognize Tina Panganiban Perez from GMA7 for her questions.
Good morning po, sirs. On the Quadcom hearing, bakit po canceled yung pagdinig bukas and when was the decision to cancel arrived at?
Thank you for that question, Tina. The Quadcom chairs are already contemplating since last week to move the scheduled Wednesday Quadcom hearing, no, for several reasons. First reason, yung aming mga if you recall, no, lagi namin sinasabi kapag may mga witnesses, we want them to execute affidavits. Number two, even if they have executed their affidavits, we will have to vet them, no. Meron pong legal team ina-assist ang Quadcom to interview yung aming mga because marami po ang gustong magsalita. Marami po ang gustong magbigay ng testimonya. Ang aming pong palagay, kailangan aralin namin, no? Kung sino ho yung aming iharap dun sa usapin ng EJK, dun sa usapin ng drugs, at syempre dun din sa usapin ng Pogo. Now, because of the several witnesses who wanted to give their testimony before the Quadcom, we decided that we should maybe interview them all first. Tingnan namin, sino ba yung yung mas credible doon? And it will take a lot of time, no, para sa amin. So we decided that before we set this meeting, again, no, kailangan kumpirmado na kung sino yung ating ihaharap. Sino yung mga witnesses na pwedeng magbigay ng kanilang salaysay na ika nga ay may credibility. Kasi gaya nung sinasabi ko sa inyo noon, marami yung gustong tumistigo. In fact, umabot pa kami sa punto na yung isang gustong tumistigo, pagkatapos siya magbigay ng kanyang affidavit, ay umabot kami sa punto na kailangan pa naming ipasuri siya sa psychiatrist, no? Ipasuri siya through a polygraph test sa Camp Crame, no? Para malaman namin kung ito ba'y nagsasabi ng totoo. Hindi ho madali, no, magpresenta ng witnesses. Kaya napag-usapan nga namin, kagaya ho kahapon ng hapon, na-decide na ho namin na i-cancel yung aming meeting supposedly for tomorrow, ngayong Wednesday, November 13, to give us more time hanggang next Thursday to interview, to set up our agenda, at tapusin po lahat ng pwede naming ma-interview. That is the reason why we had to cancel.
Actually, 2 days ago, nag-decide na kami dyan eh. A week ago pa, pinag-uusapan na natin, Chairman. And then suddenly, kahapon parang last night, para nakakita tayo na attend na raw sila. And ang problem natin dyan, we have already notified yung mga resource persons, especially yung mga galing sa Cebu, yung mga victims. And at the same time, meron po kami binibet na galing sa Isabela and I think one also from the north. And suddenly, naka-receive tayo ng mga ganong pronouncement that he will be attending. But of course, hindi pa naman po yun official na galing po sa former president that he will be attending on tomorrow's hearing. Unless and until that we have received any copy from him, then most likely. But it's hard to na makapag-ano na po tayo tomorrow because yung pronouncement and the invitation to other resource persons were already been canceled.
Dagdagan ko lang yung sinabi ni Kong Dan, no? Kahapon pa na-cancel na namin yung aming hearing eh. At 6:30 p.m., the Quadcom chairs have already informed the Secretariat to send out notices to all our members and to all our invited resource persons na hindi po natin matutuloy yung ating hearing ngayong Wednesday, no? At all these notices via email, via digital and Viber notices, pinadala na ho yan kahapon pa lang. And wala ho kaming wala ho kaming confirmation pa kung sino yung a-attend eh. Wala naman ho nagsabi sa amin na may a-attend na sa Wednesday because as early as yesterday, we have already sent out cancellation notices. Kaya wala namang nagulat lang kami ngayon na meron palang gustong umattend, no? Welcome naman po yan sa atin. Kaya lang, na-cancel na po natin. And just to let everybody know that we have already postponed it for November 21st, Thursday next week. So lahat po ng inimbitahan namin na kinancel namin, ay iimbitahan ho namin ulit Nang sa ganoon, mahaba-haba ho yung inyong preparasyon, mahaba-haba yung oras para maka-attend dito sa aming Quadcom hearing sa next.
Mr. Chairman, baka iniisip ko rin during the time that we have discussed that on Sunday, I think we finalized on Sunday. Baka may mga chairman na mole doon sa pag-uusap natin. Just kidding. Pero we already decided last Sunday pa po at pinormalize lang po namin yan kahapon, and that's the reason why we already have a meeting yesterday. Unfortunately, may mga gantong issue na darating daw po, and I think it's hard for us to really send invitation again to those who have been canceled resource persons.
And kung wala naman talagang kung wala naman talagang direct statement ang ating former president na darating siya, tingin namin propaganda lang yung lumalabas ngayon sa internet, sa social media, na darating siya. Kasi gusto rin naming dumating siya dahil pinagbantaan nga niya yung mga congressmen na sinasabi niya, sisipain daw niya, wala namang virtual kick. Diba? So, mas maganda sana dumating siya dahil willing naman si Chairman Dan na magpasipa sa former president.
Virtual kick.
Tsaka napakahirap naman po kung na-cancel ng isang committee hearing. Para mag-imbita ka na naman, you need at least 3-day notice sa mga i-invite ninyo. So, masyado na pong short yung ilang oras. In fact, yung mga naging reason kung bakit po kami nag-issue ng subpoena for the second time, na re-issue po namin because we are following our rules dito po sa House.